Hello students, this is Professor Somowanshi, the HOD of Computer Department from Sau Sundarbai Manik Adsud Polytechnic, SAS, Ahmednagar. So students, today we are going to start with the first program of our subject, which is nothing but the object-oriented programming using C++. So let's start the session. So students, whenever we are going to create a new C++ program, for that purpose, we will require one Turbo C++ compiler. So here is my Turbo C++ compiler. So first, I am going to double click on that particular C++ compiler. Then I am going to click on Start Turbo C++. So this is nothing but the interface of our C++ program. These are the options which will be required for executing the program, such as file, edit, search, run, compiler, debug, project, options. These are nothing but different options. So as we are going to create a new file, I am going to click on file and then click on the new menu. So here we have opened a new file or created new file. So before writing any code, we need to save that file by particular name. So I will go to option file, then I will save the file, and in order to save file, I have to give particular name. As this is my first program, we are going to write it as first, then .cpp. So here .cpp is nothing but the extension, which means this is a C++ header file. CPP stands for C++. Now I am going to start to write the program. So in order to start any program, the most important header file is nothing but hash include iostream.h. So this will be the first statement of our program. So iostream, that means that input output stream dot h, and dot h means nothing but the header file. So here, in order to include any header file, we will require one keyword, that is include, and hash is nothing but the preprocessor. So hash include directive is used to include any of the header file. So why this header file is required? Because we are going to use cout and cin functions, and the body of that cout and cin statements are already written in iostream.h header file. In the similar way, I will require another header file, and that is nothing but conio.h. So I will write the statement hash include conio.h. So these are the two most important header files. Now, the execution of C++ program always starts from main function, which is the most important function of C++ program. So I am going to write void main, and whatever the body I have to write, I am going to write it in the pair of curly brackets. Now, in this first program, we are going to add the two numbers. First, I am going to accept one number from the user. Then I am going to accept second number from the user. And in the third variable, I am going to add those two numbers. So first, in order to accept two numbers from the users, I will require two variables. And in order to store the value, I will require third variable. So I will write the statement int a, b, c. So here I have declared three variables. Here the data type I am going to use is nothing but integer, because we have to store integer values. The whole numbers we have to store. So I have taken the data type integer. Now we have to accept. So in order to display one message, I am going to display one message that enter the first number. So in order to display any message, we have to write the statement cout enter the first number. Now we have to accept the value from user. So in order to accept, we are going to use cin statement, and we have to store the value in variable a. So I will write cin a, and then there is the semicolon. So we all know about the syntax of cout and cin. Now in the similar way, we have to accept the second number. So I will write the statement cout and enter the second number. Similarly, In order to accept second number from user and store it into variable B, we will require the statement C in B and then semicolon. Now we have already taken two numbers. We have to add those two numbers. So we have to add those two numbers and store it into variable C. So for that purpose, I will write the statement C is equal to A plus B and then semicolon. So whatever the two numbers are there, those got added and the value is stored into variable C. Now we have to display this addition. In order to display anything, we have to write the statement C out, and I am going to write addition is, and here after the operator, I am going to write C. That means that first the statement addition is will be displayed on the screen, and then the value of C will be displayed. The last statement of every program is nothing but get ch, which is nothing but get a character. To display the particular output on black screen, we will require get ch. Now here I am going to add one function that is nothing but clr_scr. So whatever the previous output is there, we have to clear that screen. So in order to clear the screen, I am going to use the function clr_scr. So this is what I have written the first C++ program. Now again, I have to save this file. So I will go to File and click on Save menu. Here you can see after each menu, there is one shortcut key. That means whenever I have to save, I need not to go into File and then click on Save. I directly use the F2 button and click on Yes. That means that the file got saved. Now, after saving the file, we need to compile file. So the file compilation is necessary in order to find out the errors. Whatever the errors are there, we are going to find it in the menu compile. So I need to compile the program. So I will click on compile. So here you can see that total lines compiled 1036 lines are compiled. The warning is 0 and error is 0. That means that there is no any error in the program. Suppose by chance I remove this semicolon. I have removed this semicolon. Then I have saved the file. And again, if I compile the program, it will show one error. There is no any warning, but it is going to show one error. When I enter any key, I am going to display, we are going to display what is that error. So the error is statement missing semicolon. Which statement is missing? Semicolon statement is missing at line number 9. So here I have to go to particular line number 9 and then I have to put the semicolon. So in this way, we have to remove all those errors which are occurring in our program. So every time after writing the program and saving the program, we need to compile. So if I compile it once again, there will be no any warning and there will no be error because we have already removed all the errors and all the warnings. Now we want to display our output. So for that purpose, we are going to run the program. So I will click on run. So it is showing that enter the first number. So first I will enter the number 23, then I will enter. It is going to show enter the second number. So I will enter suppose 34. So what will be the addition? The addition will be 57. 23 plus 34 is nothing but 57. And that addition is going to be displayed when I enter. So the addition is 57. So in this way, this 23 value is stored in variable A, 34 value is stored in variable B, and the addition of 23 and 34 is got stored in variable C, and we have displayed the output as addition is 57. So in this way, we have successfully created, compiled, and run our first C++ program. In the similar way, we can create the programs in which we can subtract two numbers, multiply two numbers, as well as divide two numbers. So in order to exit from the screen, I'm going to click on File and then Quit. So in this way, we have created our first C++ program. Thank you. Thanks for watching.